All right. Today we're jumping into a really fascinating story coming out of Savannah, Georgia. We're going to unpack a super unique, multi-layered approach that's being used to tackle a really deep-rooted local problem. And get this, it's a blend of community action, financial services, and even cryptocurrency. So, let's get right into it. 19.8%. That's the number at the very heart of this story. It's a pretty stark figure, and it represents the poverty rate in Savannah, Georgia.
And just to put that into perspective for you, Savannah's rate is over 54% higher than the national average in the U.S. I mean, that is a huge gap. It really just highlights the scale of the challenge that they're facing right there.
Okay, so Section 1, the challenge in Savannah. You know, that 19.8%, it isn't just a dry statistic. It translates to real people. We're talking about more than 27,000 individuals. That's the human scale of the economic challenge we're digging into today.
But, this story isn't just about the problem. It's really about the response. So now let's look at how this community decided to step up and meet that challenge head on.
So their motto is, "Together we can stand, divided we fall." That right there tells you a lot. It's the guiding principle for the Community Rebuild Association, the group that's right at the center of all this. It's all about collective action, mutual support.
So what's their mission exactly? Well, at its core, the association is all about creating this vibrant, supportive environment, a place where every single member of the community can actually thrive. And they aren't just talking. They have some really ambitious, concrete goals. A great example is Project 1000. It's an initiative designed to help, you guessed it, 1,000 community members kickstart what they call their journey to success.
Okay, so how do they actually do it? Let's peel back the layers here and check out the different pathways to empowerment they've set up.
And the first thing that really jumps out at you is just the sheer range of what they're doing. I mean, it goes from something as casual and fun as a family fun day, all the way to really serious professional support, like business development services and even their very own community chamber of commerce. And this is a really key part of their whole model. The entry point isn't intimidating at all. Think about it. The first step could be as simple and welcoming as a movie night with free popcorn. It's a super low-pressure way to get folks in the door, engage with them, and start building that crucial trust.
But it doesn't just stop at movie nights. From that simple starting point, the path can lead to some really profound, life-changing support. We're talking intensive services to help people build a rock-solid foundation for their own business. You can see that clear line from just hanging out as a community to real economic empowerment.
All right, this is where we get to a much deeper, more complex layer of this whole network. Let's talk about the financial engine. What's powering the entrepreneurial and investment side of their mission?
Okay, so working hand in hand with the Community Association is a for-profit company called Global Excess Funds, LLC. It's positioned as a resource to help people get to financial freedom and, build a life with purpose, all through personalized guidance.
And through this company, they offer some seriously high-impact financial services. We're talking about everything from building up personal and business credit to getting help buying that dream car or home to literally setting up a business from A to Z. And a huge piece of this puzzle is their Community Savings and Investment Club. All right, and this is where things get very, very 21st century. A central part of their investment club is cryptocurrency. Now, for anyone who's not totally up to speed, the source material explains it pretty simply. It's a digital currency, it's secured by cryptography, and it all runs on something called a blockchain, like Bitcoin or Ethereum. And to make this whole thing less intimidating, they break it down into just 3 easy steps. Step 1, watch the club presentation and join. Step 2, get your foundation set up. And Step 3, open and fund your savings and investment accounts. See? They frame it this way to make what can feel like a super complex world seem way more doable. And this is really important. Their materials are pretty upfront about this kind of investing. They definitely highlight the benefits, right? The potential for high returns, diversifying your portfolio, but they are also crystal clear about the risks. They point directly to the crazy volatility and the very real security risks like hacking and scams that just come with the territory in crypto. So, where is all this heading? What's the ultimate vision here? Let's talk about building a new future and the intended impact of this whole network.
You know, the best way to understand the impact is to hear from the people who are actually in it. Take this quote from a business owner, Isiria Jackson. "We had an incredible time. The workshops were inspiring, the activities were engaging, and we felt a real sense of community." That last part says it all, doesn't it?
And here's another one from business owner Ayaja Jackson. She says, "It was the perfect mix of fun and learning for our entire family. We can't wait for the next event." This just reinforces that idea, right? That blend of family fun and real personal growth. It's a huge part of why this works.
And that brings us to the end goal, the big vision. What they present in their materials isn't just about, getting people to show up to programs. It's about empowering individuals to get to a place of true financial independence and, in their own words, to build your empire. Pretty powerful stuff.
So after all that, we're left with a really big, thought-provoking question. This model out of Savannah is definitely something new. It's weaving together nonprofit community work with for-profit, high-risk, high-reward stuff like crypto. So the question is, can a unique blend like this truly solve something as systemic and massive as poverty? It's a really compelling experiment and one we should all be watching.